Another day, another weekly reset. Oh, but wait, there was an update today, so just so you know, you can get the LED jacket or the LED hoodie right now. So as long as you update the latest patch from today, you should be able to get the LED hoodie. All right, but this is all about the vendor reset, so let's jump into it. Hope everyone's having a good morning. Here we go. What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, and I'm just checking in on you. How you doing? What's going on? And today's Division 2 video is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, August 16th. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already. And let's jump into this. I'm going to start off in Washington, D.C., and then we will finish up in New York City. Our first stop is the Base of Ops vendor. Here we go.
Greetings.
Starting off with the swap chain. This is the named MP7, and it comes with perfect unwavering. This week it also has the attribute mag size. Then we have a Vector 45 ACP with reload speed and vindictive. A Police M4 with steady-handed and max crit chance, and then a Tactical M1911 with damage to targets out of cover and ignited. Looking at the gear items, we have a Golan backpack with vigilance, hazard, and status, and then a Walker Harris chest piece with overwatch, headshot, and status as well. Now looking at the mods, we have headshot damage 7.4, drone plus 2 extra bombs, turret skill haste 5.8, and sticky bomb burn duration of 4%. Now must-buys things to look at from the Base of Ops, not really. However, remember to get the named items if they are not already fully proficient on your character. All you need are 20 duplicates to donate to go from proficiency rank 0 all the way to fully proficient. All right, now before I go to the clan vendor, let's go to the countdown vendor. I tend to skip this one just because it's relatively new. All right, so remember the countdown vendor, the only way to get things from the countdown vendor are from your countdown requisitions, and you can only get those from countdown. And here we are. So the countdown vendor, we have 3 named items. We have the boomstick, which is the named double barrel shotgun with perfect pumped up. This week it comes with damage targets out of cover. Then we have a pristine example. This one's actually pretty decent. It has decent weapon damage. It comes with crit hit damage, and then you could re-roll the skill damage off for crit chance, headshot, whatever it is you want. And then finally the commando. Now the commando is the named SVD with perfectly naked, and then it also comes with optimal range. Now let me double check my list really quick just to see. So the commando is not a PvP exclusive item. Interesting. So I thought that these bottom named items would always be PvP exclusives, but the past 2 weeks have proved me wrong, and they have not been PvP exclusives. So here's the commando, the pristine example, and the boomstick. And then, like always, tomorrow for Cassie Mendoza, those top 2 named items will be for sale for Cassie Mendoza as well. And then that way you can pay, normal credits instead of the countdown requisitions. All right, next stop is the clan vendor. Here we go. We have the mechanical animal. This is the named assault rifle with future perfection. And it also comes with crit chance. Then for the gear set items, we have aces and eights knee pads with, max headshot. Definitely a good pickup, especially if you're going to run aces and eights. You want that headshot damage, so pick these up. If you are running a sniper build with aces and eights, this is a good pair of knee pads to have. You could either max out that weapon damage or make it a blue core attribute, whatever it is you want. Then we have a tip of the spear mask with weapon handling, and then tip of the spear chest piece with armor regen. Going to the high-end items, we have a police M4 with accuracy and ignited followed by a M870 Express with health, damage, and flatline. Gear items, we have 511 Backpack with galvanized health and hazard, followed by Wyvern Holster with armor regen and headshot, a Petrov pair of knee pads with weapon handling and status, Douglas and Harding mask with headshot and crit damage with decent weapon. I mean, that's not bad. I'm not a big pistol guy, and normally if I were to have a Douglas and Harding mask, it'd be the punch drunk for that extra headshot, but this is a good substitute if you don't have it. And then finally, a decent pair of Araldi knee pads. Dang, man. I'll pick those ones up. So again, Araldi holding knee pads, max headshot with crit chance. So what you could do with this is just either max out that core attribute or change it to a blue core attribute. Either way, that's a good pair of knee pads to have. And remember, if you run 3 pieces of Araldi, you get that damage to armor. And then finally, the mods. Crit hit damage, 10.7. Repair skills, 17.6. Shield deflector damage, 4.4. And Firefly +1 max target. Now, must-buy things to look at from the clan vendor. Aces and Eights knee pads, definitely take a look at those. Douglas and Harding mask, and Araldi knee pads. Okay. Now, let's start making our way west, and then we will double back east, starting with the campus settlement. Here we go. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't yet. We're about to make 51,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for the ongoing support. But here we are at the campus settlement. Let's go over here to Cassie Mendoza's doppelganger and see what she has to sell. All right. Now here we are at the campus. Carnage. This is the named Negev LMG with perfect sadist. Comes with health damage and max damage to targets out of cover, but the health and LMG damage are too low. Moving on to the G28 with mag size and ranger. And then a military L86 with armor damage and perpetuation. Looking at the gear items, we have a Douglas and Harding mask with crit hit damage and status. And then a Seska holster with weapon handling and headshot. Looking at the mods, skill haste 10.1, chem launcher heal 5.9, hive health 7.8, pulse effect duration 8.5, and finally trap shock radius of 5.7. Now there are no must-buys from the campus. Moving on to our Dark Zone vendors, starting with Dark Zone West. West! Now remember, for all of these Dark Zone items, you need DZ resources to buy them. So if you are low on DZ resources, the only place to get them are from the DZ, either from dismantling contaminated items and extracting them, or opening up the blue, boxes around the DZ to get DZ resources that way. To double check how many DZ resources you have, just go above your keys and you will see Dark Zone resources. For example, right here, I'm at 85 out of 300. So if I find anything I want to buy, I'm gonna have to jump into the Dark Zone and farm myself some DZ resources. But here we go. Dark Zone West. Starting with the Firm Handshake. This is the named Sokolov Concerned Gloves with status effects. This comes with a very low core roll and very low headshot roll. I would not pick that up. Double barrel sawed off with mag size and eyeless. And then a LVOAC with mag size and fast hands. Looking at the gear items, Eclipse gloves with crit chance, Foundry knee pads with skill damage, Petrov gloves with health and repair skills, and then Wyvern knee pads with status and armor regen. Now looking at the mods, we have protection from elites 11%, Seeker Mine +1 clusters, Shield holstered regen 4.2, Firefly blind effect duration 5.9, and decoy health of 6.0. Now must-buys from Dark Zone West, no. Moving on, we are going down south. That's right, boys. We're going down south. Yeah! Oh, boy. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. All right, going down to DZ South. Here we are. I get carried away with my little voices, huh? All right, DZ South.
Nice to see you.
Ooh, that's a must buy. So you have the Orbit. This is a DZ, well, not DZ. This is a PvP exclusive item, meaning you can only get this to like drop from the Dark Zone, a Dark Zone vendor like this one, or Conflict Cache. Now, also, you can get this weapon from a named item cache. So you can farm the countdown and open up all of those named item caches, and then you could get this one without doing any PvP at all. Now, this is 152 DZ resources to purchase, just so you know, but it does come with armor damage and perfect finisher. So all you need to do is max out that pistol damage and then do one optimization to get that damage to armor maxed out. So pick it up right here, DZ South, the Orbit. Now for the other weapons, we have a Vector SBR 9mm with mag size and preservation, followed by a F2000 with crit hit damage and vindictive, and then a snub-nosed with fast hands and optimal range. Now looking at the gear items, we have a Eclipse backpack with repair skills, a Rigger chest piece with explosive resistance, 511 backpack with wicked, crit chance, and armor regen. I mean, that's not bad, but it's 511, so. And then a Heliguard chest piece with health, status, and efficient. Now looking at the mods, we have Headshot 7.2, Drone Scan Range 8.1, Turret Duration 5.7, and Sticky Bomb Duration of 6.4. Now, must-buys from DZ South, the Orbit.
There's always a deal.
And let's go to our last Dark Zone vendor, DZ East. Now, remember, I go to the Alpha checkpoint. I do not go to the main entrance because I don't want to run all the way through that courtyard. I'd rather just spawn here, get that double load time so it puts me in a lobby, and then just exit the checkpoint right here. So once you exit the checkpoint, the vendor will be to your left, and boom, here we are. And here is DZ East.
Always happy to see you.
Starting with the pinprick. Now the pinprick, I believe, is another PvP exclusive. Let me check my list. And it is. So this is another PvP exclusive item, or you can get it from a named item cache. But this is the pinprick. It is the named marksman rifle with perfect first blood, and it comes with crit chance. Then we have a paratroop SVD with swap speed and strain, and then a tactical M249 with sadist and optimal range. Now looking at the gear items, hardwired mask with crit hit damage, rigger holster with repair skills. Then we have Araldi mask with decent weapon damage, health, and repair skills. And then finally, not Petra, but Providence holster with crit chance and skill damage. Looking at the mods, we have repair skills 16.1, chem launcher burn strength 6.2, hive health 7.3, pulse effect duration 8.6, and trap shock radius of 6.0. Now, must-buys, things to look at from the DZ East vendor. The pinprick right here. You can see mine's only proficiency rank 1, so I need a whole bunch of these, but I don't know if I'm going to be farming the Dark Zone for all those duplicates. Maybe 1 or 2, but I don't know. I'm lazy. And I've been trying to farm for this PC. Like, this PTS is coming up really soon, so I need to get my PC numbers up. Anyways. Enough about that. Let's go to our last stop in Washington, D.C. The theater. Settlement. Oh. Anyways. Come on. Load in. Come on. There we go. All right. So here we are at the theater. And starting with the Tsunami. This is the named shotgun with perfect pummel. Also comes with swap speed. Then we have a tactical Super 90 with crit chance and strained. And then a lightweight M4 with headshot and reformation. Looking at the gear items, we have Alps climbing gloves with skill haste and weapon handling. And then Alps knee pads with repair skills and hazard. Going to the mods, ensnare resistance 8.3. Seeker Mine Skill Haste 5.0. Shield Holstered Regen 4.2. Firefly Skill Haste 5.9. And Decoy Health of 6.0. Now, must buys, things to look at from the theater. I mean, these Alps knee pads aren't bad. You could use that with a healer build and then do like a healer hazard build. I mean, that would be pretty dope. All right, let's get out of here. So that is it for Washington, D.C. Let's make our way to New York City. And last reminder, hit the thumbs up. What are you doing? Support the channel. Let's go. We do this every week. I think I've done like 400 weekly vendor reset videos for both the Division and now the Division 2. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. And here we are at Marco. And starting off with Marco, we have the custom P416 with Rate of Fire and Ranger. Okay. Followed by a SR1 with damage targets out of cover and perpetuation. A SOCOM M1A with accuracy and spike. And then a tactical M1911 with crit hit damage and finisher. Going to the gear items, we have Overlord chest piece with spark, crit hit damage and health. Followed by Sokolov concerned gloves with crit chance and status. And then a Walker mask with headshot and hazard. Looking at the mods, we have ensnare resistance 8.5, shock resistance 8.4, Seeker Mind health 6.2, Firefly blind effect duration 6.1, and trap duration of 4.1. Now, the only thing I would say take a look at is maybe the Walker mask. Now, what I would do with this one, like headshot hazard build is pretty good. And what you could do with this is re-roll that core attribute to an armor core and then try to focus on like a headshot hazard build. That'd be pretty fun. All right. That is it for Marco. Let's go to our last vendor of the weekly vendor reset, and that is Roy Benitez. Hold up. All right. Don't forget, pet the dog. He's over here wagging his tail, like waiting for you to come around the corner. So at least, you know, come on, interact with the dog. Show him some love. What's up, buddy? Make sure his food's good. Make sure he has water. He looks happy. All right, moving on. And our last vendor is Roy Benitez. Here we go. Oh, not the stash. Come on. There we go.
What can I do for you?
All right, and starting off with the FAMAS with Sadist. This is a great pickup. This is a good one. So re-roll that crit hit damage for damage targets out of cover, and then just optimize that AR damage to max. You are good to go. Throw this on a Ridgeway's Pride build, and just watch everything melt. The FAMAS is one of my favorite assault rifles. This one with Sadist is a great pickup, so pick it up while you can at Roy Benitez in the Haven Settlement. Then we have a classic RPK with accuracy and steady-handed, a double-barrel sawed-off with swap speed and pummel, and then a X45 tactical with fast hands and rate of fire. Now looking at the gear items, we have Walker Harris backpack with opportunistic headshot and health, followed by Empress knee pads with headshot and weapon handling, and Sokolov holster with status and explosive resistance. Now looking at the mods, crit hit damage 10.1, armor on kill 15.3k, Seeker Mine +1 clusters, pulse cone size 6.3, and trap shock radius of 5.9. Now must buy things to look at from Roy Benitez. Check out the FAMAS, and that's about it.
Thanks.
All right. And that is it, everyone, for your weekly vendor resets and must-buys for today, August 16th. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. Support the channel by subscribing. I am Kamikazevondoom, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.